Evening, everyone. Welcome back. It's another edition of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana, and I'm being driven insane by Mekanism. Please join me. Oh my gosh, guys. I have good news. I do have good news. At least I hope it's good news. I did research last night and I figured out what was wrong with our towers. I was missing a key part. I was missing the heater. So that explains why we weren't getting into production. It wasn't hot enough. So I came back down and I made the heater and I tacked it and it made it hot and then it made brine and then it ran out of water and I'm like, what? No, wait, that's not good. So then, like, okay, well, that's not good. So then I added 1, 2, 3 more pumps to give it more water. Yeah, that wasn't enough. It wanted more. Like, what do you mean you want more? No, I need more. But I gave you water. No, I want more. Like, oh my gosh, you thirsty bastard. Which, District warned me. They're thirsty. They're very, very, very thirsty. Like, okay, fine, I'll give you more. So, on my lunch hour, dude, leave me alone. So on my lunch hour, I gave it more. I crafted a eternal water block from Evilcraft. And this thing basically sits here with 2 millibuckets of water always. Like always. So then I have these super laminar fluid ducts going into the middle of the big giant tower, giving it water. Okay, great. We've got water. This is a good thing. So the tank is now full of water. Dude, get out of here on the horse you came in on. Okay. So, solve the water problem. I'm guessing you can guess what our next problem is. So, solve the water problem. So now we're generating brine. Okay, we're good. Water problem solved. So now I'm like, okay, now I just have to get back to making my upgrades and we're good, right? We're good. So I'm working on making my upgrades and I'm upgrading you, and I'm upgrading you, and I upgraded you, and then I realized we have an issue because this isn't keeping up, so then I had to upgrade you. And then we started having an issue because we were not getting enough of the hydrogen, so I had to upgrade that. And so then, and then to power all those pumps, I went ahead and got this up and running and fed it into the system. So now this is up and running again, sort of. It's just barely keeping up. It's like, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. So I then, after I got a Kumidori home, which took us forever because we stopped to get dinner at a restaurant that has temperature Tuesdays, and since it was negative 15 this morning, their special for temperature Tuesdays was free. So of course, everybody in town wants them. Great. So this is... So you can see what my problem is now. I've got, I think, almost everybody is upgraded, but now I'm out of power. I have no power. So I'm like, oh, great. So this thing can only is linked to my solar panel, but it only can bring in 7,500 RF a tick. And obviously, that's not enough. It's not enough. So I brought over my two 4M energy batteries and put solar panel 4s on the top of them, and they're already drained. I mean, they're completely, both of them are completely drained already, and the solar panels are just not, I mean, they have light levels, so they're bringing in some energy, but they're only 4s, so I mean, they're not like, you know, I mean, that's, you know, 80, you know, that's not, you know, much to write home about. I think I have a 5 somewhere, which, you know, bring in a little bit, but not, I mean, so now I have the issue that I've got this great, wonderful system, and now that I have all the upgrades in, I don't have enough power to run it anymore. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So now I'm like, I'm like, I can't win. So now, like, this doesn't have enough. It's full of oxygen, but now it's not getting enough of the sulfur because I hadn't upgraded this machine back here yet. So now I got to come back here and upgrade that one. It's like I've got so many machines on here, and I have no power. So it's like there's not enough juice in the system to run all of these machines. They're running, but the ones down here are getting enough juice. I think they're getting juice down here because they're sitting off right here next to the gas burning generator. So that's, which is good, I think, because this end needs to catch up, because right now I've got 34,000 crystals waiting to go. So it'd be great if this side down here would keep running to try and catch up. That would be great if this would catch up. But it's like just this one machine is doing okay. I don't understand why. It's got 8 out of 8 out of 8, but then this one's got 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8, but it's struggling. But then it also has the oxygen, and this one doesn't need the oxygen. So I don't know if that's allowing it to keep the energy going. It's just, I mean, this one needs more energy, obviously. This one only needs 2, and this one needs 8. So I'm sure that's part of it. Same thing here. That one's a 2. And then this one doesn't have all of its upgrades yet. This one has 6 out of 8 and only 2 out of 8. So I still need to put upgrades in that one. But we're now up to 14.3 and counting. But I'm nervous about putting any more upgrades in here because I've got no power. I mean, this one will really fly because it's only a 35. So I'm wondering if I take some speed away from somewhere else, or just, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm like, ugh, so frustrating. we need better power, obviously. So like this basic power cell is 7,500 RF a tick. Which is this one, right? There's an advanced power cell, which is like 4 times bigger than this one. Then there's the creative. So I'm guessing I need to upgrade my power cell to an advanced power cell. But now what I don't know is, do I have to upgrade all of them at once? Or can I do like one at a time? Like, what's an infused diamond? Okay, that's not too bad. I can do all of those. Quadruple battery. I mean, I think I can do it all, and then I can infuse it. That's fine. But then I'm like, how much more power is this going to allow me to transfer? If it's 4 times, that'd be 7,500 times 4. That might give me enough juice to transfer it. But I don't know if I have to upgrade both the one at the power, at the solar panel, and the one here, or not. I'm not sure. I think we're going to go that route, though. After I get this one here, I want to get this one finished with its upgrades. So it needs 2 more speed and 6 more energy. And man, I'm running out of resources to do these. Oh my gosh. It's been just absolutely insane trying to get all this stuff done. I mean, thank goodness I had automated plastics, so that I just have to run down and grab it and process it. So that's not so bad. Oh my goodness, I'm not getting hungry. Lunchbox. Right there in front of my face, and I can't see it. Good grief. Okay. Oh, I'm out of food. I'm going to take care of that quick. A couple of those. Okay, it was 2 speed. Oh, I'm also about out of boosting mixture, so I'm going to have to craft some of that. Okay, so those are speed. So I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Oh, I'm out of the microchips. Gosh darn it. Grab those. And downstairs. That in there. Okay. Microchip tier 1. Can I make a full stack? No. Can I make half a stack? I need gold. I can do that. Can I make a couple of these? Can I make one of these? Missing 40. I can do 18. I have got so much stuff in my inventory, it's not even funny. I really want to get this 64 Insanium done. Gotta remember what the extra step is to convert the refined crafting or the refined boosting mixture into the boosting mixture that goes upstairs. Okay, over here. I'm gonna put you and you in there. Okay, so that gives me speed upgrades. Then if I convert, oh no, I need to now make the other ones. Okay, so. There's nice cells. I've been living off of boosting mixture either from quest rewards or from that we found in dungeons or that we bought from the shop for so long I do not remember what the step is. I think it's mixing it with sodium hydroxide, but I just don't remember. Okay, so I needed to convert those. I forgot. Like to get through this without making any more glowstone. If I could help it, that would be great. I would really love that. Okay, so I'm going to do that and that. Those. Oh, I'm going to be one short, aren't I? Oh, dang it. Because I only have 3. Arrgh! That one might have to live with 7 out of 8 for now, then. maybe I'll have enough. Get one more. Now I'm out of the plastic. Good grief. I'm running out of room to put anything else. No, not you. You. Not you. You. Did it only give me 60 when I should have gotten a full thing out of it? That's bizarre. Didn't throw any in there. Absolutely bizarre. I should have brought... Oh well. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna keep moving. That's 3. Oh, I do have enough. Okay. So I do not have enough of those to make another one. But I have 4 speed and I have 10 energy to take back. Okay, here we go. Let me grab that. Alright. Alright, so if I go to you need 2 more speed. Okay, and then in energy you needed 6. So there's 6. That's going to max you out. Okay, so now let's just go to... Well, that definitely helped that out. Okay, so... checking these out, we're going to say, okay, 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8. 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8. 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8. 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8, and 8 out of 8. Peeking in here. 8 out of 8 and 8 out of 8. You 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8, and 8 out of 8. You 8 out of 8 and 8 out of 8. Okay, you only have speed, so I'm going to give you 4 energies. Now eventually this is going to be part of the second line, but for now it's providing support for the first line, so we're going to go ahead and get it going. I went ahead and lowered the temperature there for now. It's still churning out just fine. Alright, so we're going to head over here. Or no, wait. That's the primary one. I'm a doofus. Okay, so the primary one has 8 out of 8 speed and 4 out of 8 energy. This is the backup one. Okay. So now you are 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8. Everybody here should be 8 out of 8. You guys only have speed. I did not give you any energy. Who else needed speed? Somebody over here. Who was it? It was you. You get speed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we've got, how much are we doing there? Oh my gosh, you're empty again? Oh my gosh. I can't keep up with how fast that thing is processing crystals. It's ridiculous. This thing is now up to what? $34,000 crystals. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go get... Gotta go bring it more to process. Top you off again. Back up to 2,000. Why did it do that again? That's so weird. Okay, so you're back up to 2,000 again. And how are you doing on sulfur? You got 6,200. You're good there. And you're... oh, you're nighttime again. Okay, good. Go sleep. Great. Okay. And stuff is flying through the pipes. It's going. Oopsie. That one needs a better servo. It can't keep up. Okay, we can do that. Hang on. We can borrow one of yours. that should keep that current. And okay, now we're up to 14.5. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so now we need to look at advanced power cell. So let's pull that recipe back up here. Advanced power cell, right there. Hit A. And let's head back to the warehouse. And I've got to empty my bags of some, oopsie, of some stuff. Alright, so let's, okay, so we're just going to we are up to 48 of 64, so the end is in sight. We're getting there slowly. Okay, stuff that can get dumped. This, these, that, 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 that. I think some of these are still in my bag from when I accidentally broke the chest downstairs and it never got put back. So that explains that. Oh goodness, okay. Alright, let's tackle this. Okay, so we need 8 supremium plates and 8 Oz glow glass plates. So I'm going to have to make some Oz glow glass. And I don't have any supremium plates up here. So, Oz glow glass. Ingots. It's gonna be. Oh, I got to make glowstone ingots after all. Good grief. Okay, glowstone, refined osmium. So I am out. I do have the refined, and I do have the osmium. And I will need the osmium for this, and that is the brown powder. It's this. Okay, so we'll run downstairs. And I'm going to if I remember correctly, these get made back here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. that. Get in there. Top that off. Okay, so now to make this, it is 1, 1, and 1. And I need 8, and I have 3, so I have to do it twice. So it would be 2, 2, 2. Boom, boom. That gives me the 8. And we need that to be in plate form, so we will run right upstairs. And plate, oopsie. 1, 2, 3. Plate the other 8. Wait, I put 4 in there. I only have put 3 in there. That means I'm 1 short of putting. The last one in there. Alright, so now I need the supremium ingots to make into plates. Do I have my base ingots in here? No, they might be downstairs already. I don't see them in there. Take iron with me. And then did I have this, and I have this to use downstairs. Do I have any of that can go downstairs? I should grab it while I'm going. I do. Grab that diamond. Okay. I believe I have my dimensional shards in here. Grab 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in my mini crafting table, we will go ahead and make the infused diamond. So that is taken care of. And go ahead and grab those on my way down. Okay. I do not see any base ingots here, so let's go ahead and make 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to bring a crystal down. Okay. And we're going to take them up to prudentium level. Press down. Okay, I need some more of these. So we'll craft some of those. And bring a crystal down to take it up to the next level. Okay, now I need some blue ones. Once I get some additional crafters added to my auto crafting area, then I can add the ingots to my auto crafting capabilities. But right now I only have these 2 crafters and they're both pretty darn full. So I have to be kind of selective as to what patterns I use until I add more crafters. I want to put another carpenter in here so I don't have to use one carpenter for 3 different things and have to change them all the time. So that's guess what? It's on the to-do list. So many things on the to-do list. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start this and this and this and this and this and this. That's done. Okay, and then we need, oh, I have my purple one done. Grab that. So now I need this one. Oopsie, not that one, the red one. Ooh, I don't have enough for that many. How about 3? Ooh, I don't have enough for 3. Can I do 1? I can do 1. Okay, while it's doing that 1, I'm going to bring more blocks in from upstairs. So, that's my overflow. Oh, I found more overflow. Good grief. What is it doing there? I'm completely confused why it put it there when there was a drawer right here for it to do it. Bizarre. How are y'all doing in there? Are y'all being friendly? Yes, all getting along? Yeah, good. Yeah, oh, yeah, you've all introduced yourself. Y'all making friends? Good. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. Yep. Good. Very good. Yes. Yeah, okay, good. Yep. All right. Yep. Yep. So glad to have you all here. Yep. Make yourselves at home. Yep. So glad we got more of those Apiarist villagers. So now I can trade for some of those combs that we need. Those tablets were really good finds for sure. Okay, so now, no. Okay, so I got 1. Can I craft another one? Yes. Okay, so let's put the one that I have and do that. And that will, hello. I can do the first 2. I'll go ahead and run this one upstairs. to add to the collection. 49. So that's 15. If my ability to do math is right, that means we're 15 away from completing that quest. Craft faster! Okay. There's 2 more. Can I do 2 this time? Yes. Okay, we'll do 2 this time. Very good. Should give us enough to finish the Supremium plates then. Okay. There's 1. Grab that. I can get 3 of them. Now when the other one's done, I can finish the last couple and we'll be good. Go ahead and crank some of those going as well to save on my storage space. The one good thing is, since I have this connected to these 3 storage crates via external storage, it uses these as additional storage space. So that is helping me keep this from getting completely filled. So that works out fairly well. Because right now this is the only storage I have, is this 1K storage block. That's the only storage I have here. Everything else storage-wise is an external storage item connected to this system. But then this particular system, its only purpose is for crafting. So, and even then its usage is next to nothing. Oh my gosh. I compare that number with District Spark's number and it's like obscenely low. It just shows what a neophyte I am when it comes to auto crafting. Oh, that's okay though. I'm still learning. District says I'm just taking this to the hardcore level. A whole new meaning of the hardcore level. Oh, after crafting those data core things or whatever manually, I'm like, never again, no more. Teach me to auto craft. I can't do this again. I've had enough, uncle. Okay. Boom, boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this crystal to grab one of those, put that in there, and then we'll put that away there. Take the rest of these upstairs. Boom. Boom. I think I have some of these I'm saving. And we'll go up here and grab that. And put those away. Okay, so now I have that. Oh, I put that away too. Put that away. Okay, so now my advanced power cell. I'm going to need my old power cell, so I'll have to grab that. I need a mana diamond. Mana diamond. Don't have one. I'll have to grab one. Do I have another diamond in here? I do. So run it downstairs and mana it. I still have that last batch of charcoal waiting to get pulled out and converted into mana. I'm way too many projects. It's just crazy. I'm completely overloaded in to-do list. It is just insane. Okay. So we've got that, a 60K and a quad. Ooh. I don't think I have some water cells. I'm probably going to need to one more. Well, not that many. Good grief. Come here. I actually have 3 quads. Wow. Okay, did not see that coming. Totally did not see that coming. Okay, so if I put this in there and this in there. Okay, I need top and the bottom. So this. Here's 1. This. There's 2. This. Here's my 60K. Put all of those back. And then I can put this, and the empty cells go there. Okay. I'm going to need an empowered palace gear. Ooh. Oh, I'm in luck. I have empowered palace already. I am a lucky lady. Oh, we'll just pop that right in there. Thank you, dear. Do I have any atomic? No, I do not. Okay, so that's going to be the crushed refined obsidian at the end. Okay, so the I need 2 of those, so I might as well do another batch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with steel. Here and here. Okay. I need some diamonds, which looks like I'm out of diamonds, so we're going to grab a half stack here. Now, I had taken all of my diamonds down to be processed in the new pickaxe processing area, and now I'm letting those sort of restock themselves. So this has not been healed up yet. It has processed 18,000 blocks. And it still has 2,000 durability. My new Fortune 5 pick is so cool. I love it. I love it. It is the best. It is the best. Alright. So now I'm going to need 2 quick diamonds to take care of this. And I'm going to need 2 refined obsidian. Okay. Pop both of those into the pulverizer. Boom, boom. Oh, run those downstairs too. Nope. Okay, so we're going to take you out. I'm going to put 2 of you in and do the diamond. Okay. Pop down here. This. Okay, I am missing my plates. I'll grab those. Here's my plates. And I'm missing the ultimate. Oh, which I don't have one. I would be kind enough to have one sitting hiding over here, do I? Nope. I bet I don't even have any elites. Do I have any elites? Oh man, I don't even have any elites. I'm gonna have to make elites and then make the I am not amused. I am not amused. I am, however, going to put my Ring of the Flying Squid away. And put these away. Okay, so to get this, I'm going to need these. And I'm going to go to Carpenter. And I'm going to need diamond, iridium, silicon, and reinforced alloy. Okay, so silicon, iridium, out of compressed diamonds, so I have to go make a couple of those. How are you doing over here? 14.6, okay. Okay, this is caught up. This is caught up. This is caught up. everybody down that way has now caught up. It's just now this one processing at full capacity, and I still have 35,000 sitting there. Oh my lord. Whoosh. And it's 18.9. Why isn't it going to... There's multiples coming in at once, but it's only... Okay, there are one to the other one. It's processing them though so fast, it's like barely ever getting to the second one. And that's just how fast it's going now. I really almost need... Okay, now the good news is the hydrogen chloride has bounced back. That's good. I have this barely running, and it's still at max heat and producing fine there. That's doing good there. That's holding its own there. We still have the power issue though. This really isn't catching up. Look at that parade just coming in here. It's the crystal parade. The crystals are just coming in faster than this can process them. I mean, it's almost like I need multiple injection factories to process them all. They're just coming in that fast. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Okay, so we've got the 2 diamonds. Okay, what else do we need here for this? I need to get the iridium. Need that plated, and I can put that and that away. I think I'm done with the steel. I'm gonna need the reinforced alloy again. Okay, so that's gonna be the enriched. 2 of those. I'm going to need diamond. And, oopsie. Come on. Pop those in there. Pop those in there, pop those in there. the iridium. Okay. This. Carpenter. Got that. Got that. No, not the crystalline. This one. That, and I need 2 super glues. And I have 1 super glue. Go downstairs to grab another super glue, and we're in business. It's gonna be time to make super glue again, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be time to make super glue real soon. This, and this one, and I'm going to put you, and you. And that will allow me to make 3, and I'll take these back. Now, for this one, oh, dang it, I'm going to have to use my Arrgh! I'm going to have to use the 2 that I made, so I'm going to have to make 2 more. Okay, fine. Oh, please let me have data storage circuits. Oh, please let me have data storage circuits. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need 4 majestic ingots and I only have 3. Is there one hiding in here? Oh, thank you. Thank you to the majestic God. Thank you. Oh. That and that and these. Okay, so this. Okay, so I've got those. Right, it's this one. So this one. I need a tungsten steel plate. Oh, drat. Ah, I have a tungsten steel ingot to make into a plate. Happy. And then how much super glue do I need to make this? For this one I need 3. Oh, drat, do I have enough super glue for this? 3.7. Whew, we're definitely going to have to make super glue now. We are about out. The good thing is I have a really big place to store it now. That's a good thing. Yeah, come on. So here. And I got this, and this. Come here. Oops. What am I doing there? Okay. Now I need to go back to here for the enriched. I have 2. And then I'm going to need diamond again. Find obsidian again. Pop up to the roof. Doot doot. 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 That and that. At least replacing those are going to be really easy. Now, the downside of this is going to be if I have to upgrade both sides of the power cell to get them to see each other, because then I'm going to have to do this 3 times because I have 3 power cells right now. And I'm going to have to upgrade all 3 of them. Yeah. The last thing is the power cell. So now we're going to go to ore processing. You're going to take this out, grab this. We'll be back. I'm going to do this, this, this. Now I'm guessing this is not going to be infused anymore. Yep, it's lost its infusion. So we will take it downstairs and find my dimensional shard thing. And whoopsie. I would think I'd get enough off of 1 stack. Yeah, I would think. I buried it so I can't do it. I can't put it away. That's alright. We got this. Alright, here we go. Time to clean up. Oh, I'm getting so many. Okay. Oh, when I had it down the floor, I didn't see what its transfer rate was. I totally forgot to look. Alright, so we're going to put you in here. And infuse away. The recipe is completely doable, so if I have to do all 3, I certainly can. It'll take 4 stacks to do this. says it's increased RF for tick output, so I'm hoping it is significantly larger than the 7500 I had. Because that would be great. Okay. Like I said, if both sides have to be the advanced, then we will just upgrade the one at the power cell next. Okay, home or processing. So we were going to put this here, and then we're going to link it. Okay, it's 6. 30,000? Input of output of 30,000? Holy cow! Input output of 30,000. Okay. Set all sides to send energy. And the energy's gone. Dang it. Well, let me wait until it gets completely buffered here. Okay, it's now at full. Set all sides to send energy. These are using that much? Oh my god. Yeah, we're SOL here. This is not good. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me think here. Because you're only sending 7,500. So I need to update both so that you can send 30,000 a tick so that it can receive the 30,000 a tick. Because right now this is only sending 75. Okay. This makes sense to me. So those two are my sending one needs to be the biggest one as possible, and then the one in the ore processing factory needs to be a big one. Then my other one is located here. But if this one is only receipt, well, see, this one's drained too. We has issues. But if I try to craft something, I don't have the quantities to try crafting something right now anyway. Okay. We'll Okay, so we probably need to go ahead and upgrade all 3 of them then. Well, peachy keen. Okay, let me put the rest of this dimensional ore away. Man, that light just kind of spooked me for a minute there. Okay. Alright, so we need to go ahead and upgrade all 3 of them. Well, the good news is we already have 2 more ultimate control circuits, so we will not have to do that process again. So that is good. So we need 16 of these and 16 of those. Okay. We got this. We can do this. Glowstone, refined osmium. Glowstone. Refined osmium. And I already have 3. We head downstairs. We already did it once. Doing it 2 more times, no big deal. And we already have refined boosting mixture in there. So then it's 1 per, so I can do 1, 2, 3, whoopsie, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives me 16, so we're good there. I'll run this over here and 1, 2, 3. Going to put those away, get iron. And then I need prosperity shards to make base ingots. So there. And I'm going to grab those back out. And stop in the basement to grab some more prosperity shards. Okay, we need 16 base ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I'm going to do this, whoopsie. Those in there, bring that down, then bring that down, two, 3, 4, that's 16. Okay, now I need this one, and I want to make let's see, I need 16 times 4 is 64. 64 would be 9, so I'm going to need 10. Oh, I can't make 10. Start with 5. Yep. What am I doing? I don't know. Goes away. Put that away. Let's run upstairs and bring in more inferium essence because we're gonna need more. more in the wall anywhere? Don't see it. More. Okay, one more. Okay, so now I need the blue ones. Okay, I can't make 5. Can I do 4? No. Can I do 3? No. This isn't good. Okay, let me go grab my 2 single insaniums and we'll bring them back down. Can I even do 1? Do 1. Okay, we're gonna have to let the, ooh. Now can I do 1? Now I can do 1. We're gonna have to let the inferium build up a little bit, it looks like, because it's, I'm not looking to have quite enough to get to the blue level. Yeah, I'm a little bit short. Okay, we will come back to the supremium plates and work on the other things in the craft. So like we need 2 infused diamonds. So we'll grab 2 of those. Okay, there's those. I can put that and that away. And I can put the iron away. And I can put the cells away. Okay. Oh, my quad batteries. Good thing I have them. Oh my gosh, trying to build those up would have been such a pain. Okay, I'm gonna need 4 of those. And I have 3. So that means I'm gonna need. Oh, why is it doing that? Those are over here. Yes, okay. Diamond. Need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those in there. And pop those in there and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I knew the power upgrades were coming. They have been on the to-do list as well. So there's just going to be a matter of where did I start working on the power upgrades? Did I work on my energy batteries, the energy cubes, the power cells? Where did I start working on them? Because they all need to really be upgraded. The power cells make the most sense because that solar panel 8 is such a powerful tool. If I can crank that out to be 30,000 of output to that other place, I'm hoping that stabilizes the energy output in my or processing area, because it needs to be able to do multiple lines, and if I can't have stable power for one line, I'm going to be in trouble trying to do multiples. Alright, so there's 4 of those with the diamond. And the funny thing is, by carrying this around, it's getting a chance to heal. I love it. I love it. Maybe my new, favoritist tool of all time. Seriously. If I can find more enchantments to put on it, I certainly will, seeing as how I'm walking around at 121 levels. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this. I already did get smart. I put mending now on. I already had mending on this one. I have added mending to this one. I need to add mending to my diamond leggings. I unfortunately have not left any mending books for Akumadori, but seeing as how she's only here once a week, I think she'll manage. Somehow. Okay, there is 4 of those. I now need 2 of those, which I think I only had enough to make 1 more. So that means I'm going to have to take, let me think here. Let me grab one of you. Hello, thank you. Okay, so there's that one. If I put these in a block, you do not make it, so I have to come over here to the factorizer to combine them back in place. I do. Okay. So now to that. It's going to be a Man of Steel brick one. Okay, Man of Steel brick. So brick. So here's this with the brick. The redstone. Do I have a Man of Steel sitting out here? No. Okay, I'm going to have to take a block of iron to turn into Man of Steel and one of those to turn into one of those. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And I hope you have enough. You do. Phew. Okay, and that. I always miss that turn when I'm running because I'm now so fast. I am speedy. Okay, there's that, there's that, and there's that. We were talking the other day in Discord on District Sparks channel about power, and I mentioned how I'm still running this off of a heat collector. And they're like, you what? And I'm like, yep, I'm still running this off lava. And they were just like, you what? And I'm like, well, I don't use it that often. So it's like, why do I need it plugged into like a main network or a high level power source when I don't use it that often? So for the occasional usage, this works just fine. And it's like, I think I broke a couple of people's brains that they could not believe that I was the empowerer. They're like, but you use that all the time. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, what do you do? Like, no, I don't. They could not believe that's it's not like, how do you not use that? I only use it when I need it. It's like, it's okay. I only use it when I need it. It's so fun talking to other players who are playing the game, and sharing our experiences and learning from each other. Oh my gosh, it's been very, very rewarding, because I can ask questions, and I've learned a lot of new things, and some of them are great resources that I can ask questions, and they don't, well, don't you know that? Like, no. Like, why would I know that? I've never done this before, and they don't make me feel dumb for not knowing. Okay, we need 60k coolant cells. We totally can do that. Like, why would I know XYZ if I've never done it before? Because I haven't done it before. I'm going to grab those and run and get some water out of the kitchen. I mean, I've never done this level of astral sorcery, or... Why has she got the... Oh my gosh, she left the olive... She has honey and olive oil, and she just left them on the kitchen counter. Nice. Okay. Too funny. I come in here and I'm like, why are there tanks on the kitchen counter? Oh, so she just left them there with us where she was working with them. Like, okay. Beeswax. Okay. Oh, she's got honeycombs in here. Okay, that's good to know. I think I have some honeycombs over here that I need to put away. Good to know. Okay, so now I can come in here and I need to make 2 of these, which means I need to make 4 of these. So I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 short. 1 short. Ah. Okay, do I have any empty cells in here? I sure enough do. Okay. I need 1 more. I do appreciate her very much taking over being the foodie and getting a whole bunch of new foods in the kitchen for me to snack on. That'll help me work on getting another heart. And herself getting new hearts as well, of course. There we go. And there's 4 of those. And then, oopsie, I missed. Okay, there. 1. Oh my gosh, my aim. Ooh, that's not good. Never mind, we're fine. Okay, got those. I think my first set of plates should be done. And we don't have any of the plates yet for those, so let us take another look here. Alright, what do we need left? We've got mana diamond, okay. Mana diamond, I think. I can put my snow away. And my empty cells can get put away. And that can be put away, that can be put away, that can be put away. Those blocks of gold need to get put away back down here. Oh, I was going to make the thing a velocity. I totally... Once again, I was going to do that tonight to see if I could speed up those processing on the gold promise. Okay, 2 mana diamonds. Put those up there. Now let's run and see if we can get more. That. Okay. None up there. And I don't have any sitting in there. We're good. And that is growing its little tier 5 as fast as it can. How am I out of bone meal? Goodness. Okay, let us give it a little dose of bone meal love. And then I will need to go and grind some bones. Doot. Okay, I need 1 blue. I have enough for 1 blue. Good. One more. We are really scraping the bottom of the barrel. And I already took my inferium ore and took it over to process, so I don't think there shouldn't be a lot of that as an option. And there'd be a little, but okay, so there is that. And if I take one of my master crystals, I can get one. Now I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to produce any. Yeah, we are stuck. Okay. I either would have to sacrifice some of my insanium blocks, which I really don't want to do that. Let's see if we have some insanium ore. Where did I put that at? Over here. Actually, we'll just leave that 38. Okay. And we'll do home ore processing. And we will run down here. What was the last thing we were processing? It was the inferium ore. Perfect. So we will come in here and we will put you back in place. Just let it do its thing. Oh, yeah, because that won't go there. That's alright, I can manually. So let's see, that's moving to there. It's moving to there. And it's moving to here. where it's automatically moving into here. Perfecto. That piece isn't, but I can go ahead and... Oh, I had started this little field to grow silicon here, or not silicon, sulfur, and it was not growing. And I mean, I hadn't put the sprinklers in place yet, but it was like, it was not having any of that. So I'm like, yeah, let me just put it back in the regular field for now, and we'll just let that go. And it was just not in the mood. Not in the mood. So here's our current standings. We currently have got 15,996 of the lapis. We've got 1369 of the diamond. We have 1229 of the emerald. I think I did find a little bit more of, what was it, down here? Right. Yeah, I found some more of my yeah, there you go. Now that one lost its servo. I need to go get its servo back. Where did I put it at? There, because I traded it out. I moved its upgraded servo over there, so hopefully this will be fine. Okay. Let that keep running. Bring this back. See if that's going to be enough to get us going. Okay, so for red, can I even do one? Oh my gosh. I can't even do one yet. Oh my gosh. All right, hang on. Okay, so redstone is at 9,201. Quartz is at 10,177 and counting. Seeing as how I found some more in found some more to process, so some more of these while we wait. I was looking for anything else that I could process using my pickaxe, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely running low of this. Let's do this. Went to the bottom chest, it wasn't going through the factorizer, so it didn't get put into blocks. I've got 1,200 blocks of apatite, which, because I need that for the the energetic blend, as well as for the starlight compound. I need it for so many things. So like, yeah, let's just go ahead and run this through. That'll be useful. Sure. could get enough for the first upgrade to get that turned over, that would just be awesome. Okay, do I have enough for 2 or just the 1? Just 1. That's okay. Start. I mean, I suppose I could go fertilize the tier 6, but I'm like, I need so much. That's not going to give me the quantity I need to make it worth the time, you know? I need a lot. Well, there's the first 2. Because I think if I upgrade the one that's at the solar cell, it will be able to send 30,000 to the one at ore processing, if I'm reading that right. Which is like quadrupling the output I had before. That should stabilize. Oh my god, I need 1,500 more. Ugh. That should stabilize the power structure, or the power situation over at ore processing for now. Come on, guys, grow faster. I need you to grow a lot faster. That helped. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Is that enough to do 2? No. Is that enough to do 1? Yes, okay. I am going to nibble this thing down until I can get that second one. Now, I have not converted this to be the 3x3 sprinkler thing. I still need to do that. Ooh. That's not good. See, we can't take all of it away. We need one of it so it knows where to go. Boop. Okay, so there's that. Dude. 2 more. We're halfway there. Whoa. Right in a prayer. Do, 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 do. I know. I get the weirdest tangents on music. I know. Okay. Whoa, no. I just left there. I need to go over here. Which I should check to see how we're doing here. Yeah, we're not having any luck there. We're not having any luck there because it's nighttime. Oh my gosh. How are we doing over here? 14.9. You're rolling along as best you can. How are you doing? 38,000. Oh my god. Oh, I got the crystal thing going too good. it's just rolling along. Oh my gosh. Oh. You're still going. Alright, let's just nibble. This is so annoying. Is there any other ways of getting Imperium I don't know about? Imperium essence. Okay, I can... I could put that in. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get, so... I would assume it takes it into account at the higher level, but just in case it doesn't, let's go ahead and break it down. I'm not sure actually that it does because it doesn't have the recipe for that in there. So let's, yeah, it didn't. So it was not counting that. Processing that already. Whoa. Inferium ore can be enriched to give me 8. I think I'm still getting more from the pickaxe with fortune though. That's good to know. don't have a seed reprocessor. I can centrifuge combs to get it in small quantities. I don't know if I have a regular centrifuge though. Do I have a forestry centrifuge? I don't think I do. Did you use your bone meal up already? Nope, you're still going. Okay. There we go, one more. Now I'm really at the bottom of the barrel to get one more. Now this one should put me at 12. I'll be able to get 3. So I'm literally only going to be 4 short. But I'm like at the bottom of the barrel here on Inferium Essence. I don't think I even have enough to craft the 4 Supremium if I did it by individual essence. That's going to be 12. That gets me at 7. Because I think even if I did... Yeah, that's only 2. Now I'm well away. I am determined I am going to get this up and running because I really want to see if I can get this power situation stabilized so that I can let it run overnight with a stable power. That's cleaning out really good. That's doing pretty good. Okay, got a good amount there. Just need one more. One more. There we go. Thinking really hard. There it is. Okay. So now we'll take those upstairs and oopsie, I started running across to make the plates before I got up to the roof. Won't do me much good there now, will it? Now, the question is going to be, will it maintain its unique identifier when I upgrade it? Or am I going to have to relink the power cell cards? That I do not know. Okay, so we are going to come in here, we're going to take this off, and we're going to break this into run inside, and go here, here, here. Okay. Double checking that I have the power cell cord. I do. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to infuse this. Okay, we're going to put this in here, put stack 1 in there, and then I see that this is full, so we should probably swap that out. Excuse me. Okay. I did get it, okay. Two. That'll be the question, is this still Unit 1? That the power card will connect as Unit 1 for the other 2 power cells. I can bring them together and reconnect them if I have to, but it'd be easier if I didn't. So if this works, then the link to your processing factory should increase up to the 30,000 level. Okay, so I'm going to do this. This is going to be accept energy all sides. Accept. Set all sides to accept energy. Hello? Okay. I still have a power cell in my hand, and there's a power cell in front of me. What the hell? How did I get two? You're seeing this too, right? I now have two? What? How did I magically gain a power cell? I'm confused. Okay, this is bizarre. I'm going to save and quit and reload the game and see if there are still two when I come back in. Because somehow the game has either cloned me an extra advanced power cell, in which case I will be very, 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 very happy. Something glitched when I put the power cell up against the solar panel because it was not pulling any energy from it, which didn't make any sense. Because it was still in my hotbar and it was on the wall, which does not make any sense. It's like, it can't be on the wall and in my hotbar at the same time. For obvious reasons. So we'll see when I reload if I'm back to having one power cell or if I have two. Which now confuses me because now I won't know which one is cell is number one. It's like on the one hand I want it to glitch because it would be great to have a free extra advanced power cell. But what the hell? Yeah, I've got two. What? What the? I'm legit super confused here. Like, what? Now, if I do... Yeah, well, that one's working just fine. So let's move this to here. Okay. So this has a capacity of 9 million? No. 9 million? 9 million. Used to connect a power cell multi-block. Okay, so this is linked to ID 1. So now let me go look at yes! Oh my gosh, yes! It is linked to that power cell. And we have got 9 million capacity. That's got to be enough to keep all of these guys happy, doesn't it? I mean, I think I could probably afford to put this back up to... Crank that back up. Get my ceiling tiles back. Yes! Oh! Damn, I feel good. Oh, I feel so good. Yep. Okay. So I can take my stopgap measure down, put the ceiling back, and because of whatever this goofy glitch is, I actually ended up with a extra power cell. Oh my gosh, look at everything go! 15,000. 36,000. Jeez. Oh my gosh. This is not, I'm probably actually going to have to let it. Probably going to have to let it not. I'm going to have to not restock this and let those crystals catch up. Because otherwise, I'm afraid that storage drawer is going to max out. Well, now I wonder. Somewhere I have extra power cells. So now if I want to link an additional one to this one. So if I want to link then go to ore processing and say I wanted to come to like about let's say about here. Oh, dang it. Oh, so this is machine number 4. Now, why does it say 13 million? Oh, because it's now part of the larger network. I keep adding 4 million to the network every time I add one. Yes. So the network is now 13 million. So each one is 4. Do I have one of these that's not infused? Oh! Because I still have one that's not upgraded yet. Oh my flippin' God. It glitched me an extra one. And I'm about to make another one. Oh my God. What a good game glitch. Oh my flipping God. So that power cell is going to power iron and gold. And this one is going to power copper and lead. Oh my God. And then the one I'm about to build, once I finish it, is going to be in rock hounding or, oops. So one's doing iron and gold, one's doing copper and tin, one's doing lead and silver. At the rate I'm going, I'm not going to have lead and silver built anytime soon. So this third one that I make, I can put down in rock hounding so that when I decide I'm ready to work on rock hounding, it's got a power source all ready to go. I can't believe it did that! I'm literally just in shock. Absolutely in shock. It worked beautifully though. I mean, it worked exactly. Oh, no. What am I thinking? The one I'm upgrading is the one that's down in my factory with the auto processing. What am I thinking? But I could use that one in rock hounding if I don't have this line built yet. I could certainly go down in rock hounding. Oh my flippin' God. I cannot believe that happened. That number went from 36 something down to under 36. It's slowly dropping because the power's stable now. And it's oh my gosh. Yep, completely stable power all the way down the line. And you're out of oxygen again. Oh my gosh. This thing is going to just burn through oxygen now. And you are full again. Okay, so now the empty one goes there. Okay. I'll make sure. That one's still outputting too. That one's fixed there. We're good. I'm terrible at remembering to get that tank set right, and then I mess up my production line. And that one goes there, and then this one, output. Lovely. Okay, we're good. Need to eat. My brain just cannot wrap around what happened. Oh, you're all done. Yay. Okay. My brain is just like, did that really just happen? I mean, it's right there on film. I got the whole thing right there on camera. Okay, that's empty. Okay, so I have everything there. That's empty. And that's empty. Yep. Like, take these back, and then I will come back and, oh, there's, there it is going now. Oh no! Now you have no power. Okay, so you need to come out. Oh, my bag's put you. I can't put things in the system. It needs power. Hang on. Here, you hold that. Can you keep the system up and running long enough for me to get this done? I'd appreciate it. I'm hoping you can. Oh my gosh. I have never worked with power cells before, so the nuances of how to make them work is all new to me. So it's another example of something I'm having to learn. Okay, so let me grab that. Let me double check there isn't anything hiding in here. We're good there. I'm checking there. And I'm checking. Haha! You thought you were going to sneak by me. You did not. Okay, I can do 2. Can I do 3? Yes. Can I do 4? No, but I can do 3. How much power is this draining out? Not too bad. I need to relink that to 1, which I think I put anything in there is going to get a link 1. So I want to just put all of them in there and give them all link 1. So then, now, how are you drained again? Is it because it's nighttime? Could be because it's nighttime. It literally just turned day. Okay. And one more. here's the other 7. Now, if having that one sitting there idle is going to be a drain on the system, I don't have to have it out. I can park it somewhere else for now. That's fine. Okay, this. Take that link card 1 out. Grab that. And we're going to go downstairs and we're going to infuse this one. We need a little bit more. So let's grab... I think I have enough. I can just do a few without my Fortune 5. Just needed enough to get that 4th stack. Come on. One more. There we go. Okay. So now that gets put away. We will infuse this one. That's another area where the power system is woefully lacking at the moment, but I'm not actively doing much in that area, so the fact that it doesn't have power hasn't been an issue. Right now the only power is the blood generation. So as long as that keeps working, we're fine. And I need to get these 2 guys, I need to run them upstairs and get them charged because we need some supplemental power here right now. Let's just pop you down to recharge. This last bit is going to take a little bit longer. Oh my. Where is that solar panel 5? Now that I'm thinking about it, where is that? Is it one of them over here? That's a 4. have one of my old simple energy cubes. Nope, those are both 4s. Those are both 4s. Where is my 5? Those are both the 4s. Huh. Okay, let's search here. There's a couple 1s. Add-on solar panel. Add-on solar panel. There's a 5. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Like, I knew I had... Okay. We're still going. Ugh. I should have taken this outside and added it there. Which, duh, I'll do that now. Take that. Home roof. All right. There's no reason this can't be on the roof. And then it won't be an issue as far as power anymore. Okay, it is now 100% infused. We'll take this back down to the factory. Thank you for holding the job, holding the factory down for us, so to speak. This is going to be set all sides to send energy and link it. I'm going to set it to none. And that's really slow. Home for processing. local storage. Okay, take that down. Is it because it's going to be night? Or is there aspects of these power cells I am not understanding? Or it, oh, okay, it's sending it all out. It's got to be that it has it, it's just sending it all out, because these machines are all nice and steady, full blast energy. Not you. So it 15-2. Building slowly. There we go. As it goes daylight, it's going to build up. Okay. 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 So let's... I think what I'll do is... because I don't know when I'm going to work on rock hounding. For now, I'm going to leave this one and one of the link ID ones here, in case I use it here, and I can always come grab it if I need it for another line. Because my hope right now is that both iron and gold are all going to be powered off of this one. Hope. I hope. So this was at 35. Still at 35. The hydrogen chloride is coming down a smidge. Oh, now my chloride has come down. There must be just like a nuance to this that I don't understand or something. I don't know. I do think I need to probably upgrade these pipes from basic to advanced so that the brine is moving faster. Although it's processing it as fast as it gets in here. Everything's a-moving. It's moving so fast, it's not even getting into tiers 3, 4, 5. It's all hitting in 1 and 2 and getting processed. So I think what we'll do is we're going to let that run. And then when this runs out over here, it's already down to 410 again. When this runs out, I'm going to go ahead and let it catch up the backlog of the crystals. So that way it's basically I do a system reset, and that way I can see where I'm at for blocks, and we'll just sort of have a clean reset on that. I think, though, that takes care of the power issue. I think. It doesn't, I mean, it's slowly building over the course of the day, and then I'm hoping it has enough power over the course of the evening to keep it running at night. I think we're good. I think we're good. So I think the next step is going to be building our gold line, which we already have 3 of the 5 machines that are here. We need the enriching and the crushing. Did I have an enriching and a crushing over here that needed upgrading, or do I just need to start from scratch? I don't even remember. No, I have a purifying, which is actually going to be part of the 3rd line. I think I am going to get this, and this, and this, and then I want some, let's do that. This one is being fed right up above. That is a fluid duct. Do I have another fluid duct? I do. Power. That one isn't actually empty. Now it is. Well, this one already has sodium in it. I gotta clear that out. Oh, I need servos. I bet that's the reason I'm not getting water. Have any servos back in? So I'd like to go ahead and get this generating. So I always wanted to have. I swear these red alloy ingots are going to be the bane of my existence. Ah! Seriously. Dink. Dink. Okay, let me go put these away and sleep. There's a zombie villager riding a spider. That's so disturbing. I'm just going to watch them burn. So disturbing. Yeah, there's nothing stored in here because it's all going into here. Okay. So the solar panel no longer has anything stored. It's all going out. I wonder what these are for. Are those some sort of upgrade place I can put things into? Okay, gonna have to research that. Darn it, District, you've got me in an upgrade place now. Every slot is like, is that an upgrade? Is that an upgrade? Is that an upgrade? I know this is a charging station place, but of course there's no charge to put there right now. Hello, Mr. Spider. Now that you don't have your zombie villager on you anymore, you are now friendly, so I do not have to hurt you. This is a good thing. Okay, so let me grab... Oh, dang it. My red alloy ingots were being blocked by a piece of slag. I feels dumb. I didn't even notice that. It's after 11 o'clock. I need to finish this up and get to bed. Man, folks, we have accomplished so much tonight. The iron line is, I think, for the most part, done. I think there's still some tweaks and a few more upgrades that could probably go in there. But I think for the most part, structurally, infrastructure-wise, I think it's done. That I could then move to the gold line. Now it's going to change slightly in like the order and some of the placement of the machines because of, some lessons that I've learned from the experience of building the first one, because I think I've figured a few things out of ways that I feel I can do it a little bit better. And because I know now that, certain machines belong together and that sort of thing. So, it will not look identical. And this side will not look identical to the other side. For example, the advanced injecting factory on the iron side is over there. And so I have to link it to the purifying factory via a pipe. Well, I can actually put them right next to each other. So this is a good thing. So I'm hoping, what I'm going to have to do now is the gold's going to be set back just a little bit here because I have to step back from this hydrogen line. But I think there's enough hydrogen in here that I can tap into that line for what I need, I'm hoping. And then what I'm going to do is, hopefully, if this is going the right direction, this is going to add to that hydrogen line. So basically I'm going to keep building a hydrogen line for this system here. And then this is going to add additional oxygen line to help keep this moving over here. That's sort of the goal anyway. That's how we're hoping this is going to work. So I'm going to put that on and turn it on, and hopefully that's going to get water. Oh my gosh, now it's got brine in it. Okay, that's the reason it wasn't getting anything, is it had brine. Who has brine that I can empty this into? I think you do. Okay, so there. Okay, now it's empty. I bet I don't need that servo then. Hang on. No, I don't. Okay, so then I am going to need power, which then my basic universal cable I'm hoping will fit right. I'm hoping. I'm going to do this. This. That gives you power. And then I'm going to do this, and then this. What are you doing? I want to do none. There we go. Okay. That doesn't need to be connected there. Okay. Then, which side is which? That's hydrogen. Oh, dang it. It is going to be on the wrong side. That's okay. So we'll do hydrogen there. That means oxygen. How do I end up with these? That's the tank I emptied the sodium into. It looked empty, it isn't empty. This is the one that's empty. And this one is inputting that. Okay. So now we have those two. Now I should have this. And for gas. If I do not want that one connected, I do want this one connected. So I need this, these, how do I do this here? This. And this one is going to be push, pull. Okay, so now this one. No, it was push. I wanted to push. Swear I am going to get this. I'm going to learn this. It's just going to take me time. This one I want pull. I want push, pull. And this one should be dumping excess, idle. Because this one's always running. This one should always be running. Okay, so then this all should be part of the same hydrogen system. It gets over to here. Something excess. You're good. Can I still reach the oxygen tank that's here? Yes, I can. We're good there. Alright, so now I have 2 oxygen sources to keep that one down there happy. Excellent. We are good. So I should be ready for building out the gold line down this way. We already have the gold blocks started here, and it's just a matter of making sure that the machines flow into each other. And machines do lose power a bit at night, but that I think is to be expected. Okay. Okay. I think we're in good shape. That's still 35,000. Crazy. Crazy! These are definite shenanigans, Destruct. Definitely. 15.4. So it's climbing. Have some more food. Okay. I'm going to go put this other tank away. Assuming I can open a chest. Oh good, I can. Okay, put that there, put the eyedropper in here, put that in there, put that in there. Lovely. Alright. So I think for all intents and purposes, we're going to call the iron good. I'm going to let the supply here run out to give, which is it's down to 173. I'm going to let that run out so that the second half of the system has a chance to catch up with the 35,000 crystals that have already accumulated, so that the system has a chance to get completely caught up, and then we'll restart the system again once that's caught up. And then we will get back to working on getting the gold line set up, and then we'll, based on building our first system, we'll see what improvements we can make in the second system. Like I said, we'll probably come out this way a little bit. We'll have to probably stretch the power cabling out just a little bit here to accommodate like this hydrogen line and stuff like that. But that will be the plan, to get the second line up and running so we can get another processing line going. I also want to continue the work on our white magic, dark magic. I don't even remember which magic I'm dealing with. I want to try. I want to keep working on that in hopes that we can maybe get a check mark yet this week. That is, why are you now out of power? This is not good. I cannot have this out of power. That is not. Okay. Come here. Okay, we may have to go with the Elite Energy Cube for powering this if the drain on the network is going to be so severe that this can't keep up. I mean, this doesn't use that much power. It's, you know, it's not a huge amount. We can certainly do that. We have got much to do. I'm definitely going to research on power cells some more and figure out what I can do to make them, maybe play along a little bit better. And for now, I'll leave this in here. I'm going to put some of this away. Yeah, I want to keep working on this. I was so focused on working on the ore processing today. I totally didn't really work on it at all. which is not really a surprise. That's usually how I am, you know. When I get really focused on something, I lose track of all the other things and time and stuff like that. So, yep. I had one. Let's go ahead and get these two done. I'm gonna need more promise acceptors to finish. So I need 5 more. So that's going to be 5 blaze rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 platinum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 promethium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more to add up to these 8. So we will go ahead and put those in here. So there, and there, and there. And we already have those 5. So if we get 5 more of those, we will have our lightning. Then we just have to finish this up because we can't make the block of ancient dust until we do. So, goal for tomorrow, finish up the lightning, work on this, and then we will be I'd say there's a possibility of finishing Dark Magic tomorrow or Thursday. It's just going to be a matter of how long does it take us to make these last 15. So, pardon me. So, wow. Okay, great progress again tonight. We have gotten most of the upgrades in place for the iron processing line, which led to a power problem, but we have, I think, resolved the power problem, or at least improved it greatly by putting advanced power cells into our ore processing area, which led to a glitch that got us a free advanced power cell. Still have no idea how that happened, but we will sure take it. But it's still not exactly 100% because during nighttime, the power just drops off the face of the earth. In fact, it will no longer work for my RS system down in the factory. So, I have switched out to the energy cube. We will use that temporarily while I'm going to do some research on power cells here and figure out what do I need to do to maybe stabilize things a little bit more. But it certainly looks like power has stabilized, even though my RS system doesn't want to run. At least it is stabilized in ore processing. It is booking along really well. So maybe tomorrow we'll have our first iron singularity. Maybe, we'll see. Keep your fingers and toes crossed. I'm planning on adding to that copper chest where our insanium blocks are. I'm going to start collecting the things for the infinity catalyst, so that way we have everything in one place as far as the extreme singularities and the various other pieces and parts that go into there. Everything will be in that chest as our project chest. I want to do that tomorrow too, so that way we have everything in there contained, because there's all those neutrinium pieces and the ultimate stew and all those other things. I'll go ahead and get all of that gathered, put them in that chest so that we have it at the ready. And we are looking pretty good for getting black magic finished up in our next check mark. very, very soon. So I would say we're in good shape. We've got a couple very well-defined projects for the next couple of days. Get our gold line started, finish that black magic quest, and finish that Insanium block quest. So we've got a plan. Whew! It has been a great 3.5 hours, lots of progress made, and more homework for me to research before I go to bed, of course. So, this has been Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana. I hope you enjoyed watching the stream tonight. If you like what you saw, please hit the follow button, get a notification of the next time I'm streaming live. Hint, it'll probably be tomorrow night. I stream most evenings, and my archive is on YouTube under the name Katiana Swift Arrow. Tonight's episode will be uploaded there shortly, and you can catch all of the previous episodes there. Be prepared for a marathon because there's a lot of hours there. Anyway, I am signing off for the night. Everybody stay safe, take care, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night, everybody.